Hello. It is time yet again for funny stories of my life. And I was so surprised that I couldn't think of any funny stories yesterday. However, you got your funny story, and then Katie Disser reminded me of another funny story today while she was over here for TOB training. So get ready. Now this one is way back in February. Do you recall when the Saints won the Super Bowl? Oh hell yeah! And it was the week before Mardi Gras, and they decided to have the big Saints parade with the Lombardi Trophy, and so it was Lombardi Gras the Tuesday before. Now the Monday preceding this was really, really just like terrible day for me. And I made like this really difficult decision, and I was really sad. So on Tuesday, Katie was like, yeah, I want to go to New Orleans, and I was just like, screw life, let's just go to New Orleans, because I love it and I love the Saints. And so we drive all the way to New Orleans. It takes us like 4 hours. So we're on the interstate parking lot, and we're driving, and I'm in the middle lane. So there's the left lane and the right lane, and I'm in the middle lane. And our windows are down, and we're jamming, Stand Up and Get Crunk, the anthem for the Saints this year. And this car comes up. I'm going to tell this wrong. Like, I don't even remember what happened. Anyways, the most of it was these guys were trying to talk to us, and I was like, this is super awkward. And so I kind of got in front of them again. But then they came and up again and passed us. So now they're in front of us, to our left. And there's this one guy who's in the back driver's side seat door. He's not in his seat. He's sitting, through the window and kind of like hanging on the ceiling. And then the guy in the passenger seat is doing the same thing. The car stops, goes into park. The driver climbs out of the sunroof, gets on top of his car, and starts dancing. And pulling up his shirt, mind you, like striptease style, ew, not youth group appropriate, dancing on the hood of his car at me and Katie Disser. Awkward. It's like freezing too, by the way. Like, it's cold. It's February. So yes, this is part one of the craziness that happened on Lombardi Gras. Part two, we couldn't find a spot except for like all the way down by the convention center. So we stake out our little spot by the convention center, and there's like no one there. But I mean, the parade isn't going to be here for another like 3 or 4 hours. So I mean, like, yeah. Well, as people start coming and stuff, people start standing in front of us, and we're just kind of like, no, this is so not okay. And I'm gonna put a disclaimer on this. I'm not racist. I'm just stating the facts of how this went down. So we kind of start like grumbling about it. I know grumbling is the anti-praise bad, but like we kind of start grumbling that these people are like standing in front of us, and I'm with Garrett, Christina, Garrett's cousin, and Katie, and me. And so we decide that we're gonna like link arms and like hold our spot and like not let anyone get in front of us. So one of the people who was standing in front of us was this black woman, and she walks away and then comes back, and we're just like, this is so aggravating. And so Garrett and I are sitting there talking about how we can't believe that this woman is standing in front of us, and she all of a sudden she tells her boyfriend, oh no, I cannot go stand over there by them black people, they stupid. Quote. She was an African-American girl. It was priceless. We tried desperately not to laugh in her face, but we didn't even know how to react to it. So Garrett and I are just like, that just happened. How did that just happen? Yeah. So fun times in New Orleans. And then, okay, so this is just something that would happen in my life. We left at 10:30 because, you know, I have 9:30 class the next day, of course. We leave at 10:30 to get back to Baton Rouge. You know, we figure we're going to be there around midnight. No, definitely like 2:30 because we sat in traffic on the Spillway Bridge for like 3 hours. It was so crazy. It took us 4 hours to get to New Orleans and 4 hours to get back. Crazy, crazy. So, but yes, those are the funny stories about Lombardi Gras. Stay tuned for more. Love y'all. Have a great day. Toodles.